Hey guys, welcome back guys. This is JoeS95 here, and this is part 7, and we're back, and this is the final part of this time we're going to look at the Predacons, the combiners. So I'm very excited to get the combine set. Before that, let's take a look at these little guns first. Let's start with a little connect things. Now there's a little connect hold. So it's blaster cannons. Now let's ready to connect. So let's start off the hunters. You see there's a little here and then a slide over. Let's connect. Here it doesn't snap in pieces. There's a Predaking's hunters. Next one, this is getting a little tricky. Here's a little torcers. Now see that little slime mechanics? And oh, I almost forgot to mention, there's a little hat. I didn't show you this. Now you're supposed to say connect. So after trying connect, now you're supposed to hold on a second. There's a snap to piece. And you see. Okay. Uncle. So here is the Predaking and his little torcer's head. Sorry, those little hits in. Now, of course, let's put Stars Connect. Stars. Just here. Last and I forget, let's put, oh, he just falls over. Sorry, I just also, let's connect. And, oh wait, that was the wrong one. Sorry, let's rotate. And we're done. So we have Predaking's robot mode and his combiner. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Last time I forget this little 2 wings and engine. That goes for connect with holes and hold on. I'll go off camera. Just here. And that pins goes to, I think goes right here, I guess. And that's about it. So there you have it. We have Predaking and his combiner modes. Okay, it's kind of bulky one. This guy is pretty huge. I'll try to draw. Sorry about it. Was here. So here is Predaking, the mighty robots and all. They look pretty nice, accurate from the vintage ones. He looks very reminiscent of the vintage toys. My only problem is my only problem is one of the only bad part, the scariest part. Well, that's why. It was probably the best toy in 2018. Now, here's one of the scariest part. The scariest part people must remember, it's a joint. Well, it almost looks like a flimsy. It starts to fall over. And hold on a second. Try again. Well, this happens. Well, you supposed to stay to connect. For some reason, it didn't. This joint was a nightmare. Just a little moment, please. Just a second. Now, you're supposed to stay connected. Everyone did, but some. Oh, trying it. Sorry about this. And yeah, that's my only biggest problem I have. My biggest gripe with figures I have is it's a joint connecting. It's supposed to lock them off this. Unlike Devastator, this one starts to fall over. Similar to my 2017 movie Megazord, but this plug-in joint, it's a nightmare. Now, and not that I'm being problems gripes, let's take a look at the head sculpt. I do like it. It's probably the best looking head sculpt. I really like it as a little eyes, visors are black. I like it as a red mouth plates. Let's go orange. I do actually like it as a stickers. I actually do like it has a little cannon. It goes up and down that much. Looks accurate. It has nice little cross details. Very reminiscent of Generation 1. Speaking of the Generation 1, speaking of which, let's talk about the size comparison before we get into the articulations. Just a little moment. Here is next to Devastator. Here's next to Devastator. This one's came out in 2018. You can see this figure looks pretty similar. They look very similar to size. He's about 80 inches. He looks really big. He's kind of tall one. And he's pretty huge. Here's the next to the deluxe class figures from the 5 inches, whatever. Now, this guy is really huge. He's probably the best looking toy in history. Well, fun fact, Hasbro has also announced there was a rumor of the next year, 2018, they're doing the Titan class Omega Supremes, which according to Sabertrons, they said they're doing they're also going to do the Omega Supreme right after this one. So I guess with the new season of Cybertron line comes out next year, I'm very excited looking for this. So enough of that, let's take a look at his articulations. Now this has got to be the scariest part. His head's on swivel, can let right. This goes up and down that much because hidden transformations. Now his arms, I'm going to put down this big back. I'm going to turn the camera away. His arms goes up and down. Goes in and out because hit by ratchet joints. And you can see it has a ratchet joints. Goes and I'm sorry guys, let's say his sound goes up and down, goes in and out that much. Goes in and out that much. He has a bend in elbows. He does have swivel wrist movement. He does have hand movement. Unfortunately, his waist falls apart that is my worst part. He does have a swivel waist movement, that much. His leg is forward and back, that much. Goes in and out, that much. Has a ratchet joints. He has a thigh sole, then a knee, and his ankle pin side to side. That's pretty much it of the squishes. So that is the Predaking. Sorry about it. Guys, try and put it together. Try again. I try and put a piece together. Come on. Sorry about it. Try and put a piece of connect. Ugh. Oh. So, sorry about that. Let's try again. Anyway, his head is on the swivel. It goes up and down that much because he had a transformation. And here's the scariest part. It goes, arms goes in and down, goes in and out that much because of the ratchet joints. He has a thigh system, then an elbow. And here's the scariest part. His waist swivel that much. I can't do it because it falls over. His legs goes forwards and back, which I already show it because he has some sort of ratchet joints. Then at the knee and his ankles. So that's about it. So anyway, there's my review of Transformers Power to Prime's Predaking. It's a very cool looking, probably the best set. My only biggest complaint is about the joints connect. I really wish had a joint stays connected, but it won't say they'll fall over. I mean, if you're a kid playing this, you might as well be very careful, cautious. I mean, it's a nice, cool feature. I like the detailed paint details. I like that he has a seeker's idea. Oh, I almost forgot. And sadly, he does not come with a sword. And sadly, he does not come with a sword. It was really a disappointment. And that's my only problem complaining is his little cannons. It falls over. When this I do like it has a little arm cannon. There's engine cannons. A nice little dynamic pose. I really like he has a soldiery. Here's details. Now, my biggest problem I had is, so anyway, about articulations of nice old joints, ratchet joints. So anyway, so that is all the 7, that are complete, 7 parts videos of the Predakings. Hopefully you enjoyed this one, and Happy New Year's Eve, and so, thanks for watching. I mean, if you're a fan of the Predaking or Generation 1 characters, you might as well add your collections. This figure is available at Amazon.com, about $100. The Toys R Us is not in there because they bankrupt. Might as well online stores or whatever you want to check this out. Go pick this up. Also, I never had the G1, the box set. I think it's Big Bad Toy Store. We saw a picture, which is the vintage one. So I decided to pick this one. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching, and hit the like and subscribe. So thanks for watching, and bye for now.